What's up?
It's a long story, but the thing is, why y'all women got so many demands? I mean, it's crazy, man.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you should just get it off your chest.
You know what? That's exactly what I'm finna do. Get it off my chest.
This man.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, She's Perfection, at She's Perfection, all across the board on all social media platforms. And tonight I'm here with my boy, Mayan. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your guy here once more, Munya, at Munya Sig across the board. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. What's going on
We got some hot topics today,
though?
okay? And we got some live callers.
We taking some live calls as
We,
promised.
we as promised, as
Yep.
promised. So if y'all are watching live now, call the number on the screen. Give us a call. Let us know what y'all want to talk about. But before we do that, we do got some topics we want to get into. Right? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I stay ready.
Okay.
I stay ready.
Okay. So the first topic I want to kick it off with, which was one of my own, which is a surprise topic.
Get it
Okay?
off your chest.
I got it on my chest, and this was bothering me. Okay, and I got a story today to to kind of back it up. So last week we went out, okay, and we was at the table eating and having dinner, and we had a debate about God. Okay, we had a debate about God, and then our producer in the background said, "Hey, this needs to be one of our topics," and I said, "You know what? It was on my chest. It's been on my chest ever since last week. So I want to get that. I want to get that off my chest, and I want to definitely see what how the people feel about some of the things we were discussing. What I was saying was, about feeling God's presence and understanding God and knowing God, and then one of the questions that was asked to me is, how do you know that there's a God? How do you know there's God's presence that you're feeling? And, so on and so forth. So, my question to the viewers, okay,
Right.
and you,
What?
okay, and anybody else that want to chime in is have you ever felt the presence of God, heard the presence of God, or even know that God is present?
Right. So for me, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I think everybody has a different version of what God is to them.
Absolutely.
For me, when I look at everybody, I see God in everybody. I
Oh.
think everybody moving with God in them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is God. I don't think God is a particular somebody over the clouds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I think you can have a personal conversation with Him, but I've definitely felt God, and I think I've seen God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Amen. Amen to that. I like that. Me personally, especially recently, and the trials and errors and everything that I've went through in the last couple months, I have been challenging myself to hear them and feel them and see them, even in the smallest things. And I want to go ahead and get something off my chest today.
Go ahead.
Was as I was on the phone with a friend, I was telling my friend this story about how I have to keep God present with me because I'm on the road all day and I'm driving and praying and asking God to protect me. I mean, her was just conversating. So as I'm driving and I'm looking in the road, it looks like it's some rocks or some dirt falling off somebody's car, and I'm like, "What is this? This rocks." 2 seconds later, somebody tire blew right in front of me. And
Whoa.
when I say blew, it blew off to the rim. And all I'm seeing in my vision is a car losing control, complete control, swerve to the right, hit a F-150, hit a truck, and the truck bounced them back to the rail. And as I'm seeing this right here in my face, talking about God and
Right.
His protection and Him covering me, and and talking about Him and seeing how that played out, it was so much going through my mind because, and I get so passionate when I talk about it because I was freaked out, but
Right.
I seen how all of this just happened right in front of me, and I had no idea what was going on. I panicked. I didn't know if this lady was going to stop. I didn't know if she was going to spin out of control. I didn't know if her car was going to flip. All I could do was just hit my brakes a little bit, and then even in the midst of hitting my brakes, I have to look behind me to make sure that the people behind me are not about to hit me. So my mind is going through all these things at one time,
Right.
but not once did I not see the work of God in that? As I'm talking about it, as I'm telling somebody how he protects me and he watch over me and I'm feeling him and I'm in communication with him. In that moment, I just couldn't do nothing but thank God because he proved himself over and over again. And that was live, real time, him proving himself to me that he hears us and he sees us and he is right there with us, even in the littlest moments, at the smallest things. So I had to get that off my chest.
And I'm glad you got it
I
off your
had to get it
chest.
off my chest.
And I would never say anybody wrong. I mean, that's what you believe in. People believe in different things, you know what I'm saying? As long as you believe in something, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you believe in, and people have different versions of what they believe is God or whatever it is, but as long as you believe in something and it works for you, I mean, I'm all for it. You know, I'm not the one to say this is not it or this is that, or you know what I'm saying?
I
As long
agree.
as you believe, because you believe in it and it serves you and stuff, I'm all for it. That's what I believe in.
I agree.
All right, so
I
you
agree.
good now?
I'm good now. Hey, I just had to get that off my chest. I mean, I had a little exciting day. I ain't gonna even say rough. I had an exciting day. It was pretty exciting.
It's pretty
It
exciting.
was pretty exciting. I watched everything in real time, and I watched how God came through for me in so many instances. But amen to that. Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen to
That's
that.
that's
Okay,
what's up.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see who wants to give us a call. We can take live calls in between these topics. But in
Yeah.
the meantime, in the between time, before we get to our live call until this phone start blowing up, we're gonna get on to our second hot topic. Mayan, you want to go ahead and take us away with that?
Yeah. So the second topic is, why do women ask men to spend large amounts of money right off the bat?
Off the back, you got
Off
some
the
examples.
back.
Give us some examples, because
No.
what's large amounts?
And you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you meet
Mm-hmm.
somebody, fellas, you meet somebody, and on the first date, y'all getting to know each other, and she asks you, can you know what I'm saying, my rent's due. I don't got enough money for my rent. Can you kind of help me out with my rent?
Oh,
Something like that.
I like
my car
that.
note, something like that.
Oh, okay. Let's pause on that. We're gonna get back to that. Let me. We got a live caller here. Let's answer. Let's see what's
Hotline.
going on. Okay. Get it off your chest, podcast. Talk to me.
Shorty, what y'all got going on over there?
Hey, we on the podcast, baby. Get some. What you got on your chest? We getting it off our chest. What's on your chest? You want to get off?
Give me a little bit of help.
Okay.
Who we got on the phone?
Who
What's
we
your
got?
name, sir?
Yeah, man, my name Loco, man. They call me Loco from the rack.
Oh,
that's
we got
what's up.
from Chicago.
Hey, shout
From
outs to my man
Chicago.
Loco.
Shout out
Man,
to the
get it off
city.
your chest, Loco.
Get it off your chest. We trying to hear what you got to say.
Man,
It could be anything.
everybody out here, all these men dealing with these baby mama problems. Don't let it get to y'all, man. We all got a little something going on with that shit. Keep moving forward, stay positive.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Positive, man.
Okay.
You ain't the only one that's dealing with it. You feel me?
Yeah, you want to elaborate on baby mama problems?
Not really.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. We respect that.
What?
But you know, I just hit the shake, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather not even be trying to get back into that. I'm just trying to tell everybody that's now going through it, you're gonna get over it.
Well, I understand. Well, check this out, Loco. I got a topic for you. We about to chime in on. I know how you feel about it. The next topic is, how do you feel? Why do women ask men to spend a large amount of money right off the bat? You know what I'm talking about? Like on the first day, she talking about my rent's due, my car note. Can you help me right off the bat? How you feel about that?
I mean,
Get it off your chest, Loco.
good to y'all back, ain't you?
Hey, repeat that.
Good to y'all, ain't nothing wrong with them asking. Shit, if
Hey.
you ask all day long.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
So you gonna give it to them, but you know, hey, I might not got it all, babe, but I got a couple of hundred.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Be like, oh man, you asking me for this? Oh man, you know, just they struggling, man. They need somebody.
Hey.
You know, you're a God, man. You know, you gonna help. You get what I'm saying? You gonna help regardless. I don't be against women asking for money and doing all that personally.
Right.
But man, some men they just can't do it. They ain't got it. Shit, everybody can't, trick. Everybody can't supply and can't provide. Some people go 50-50. Me, I ain't doing no 50-50. I
Right.
can't do 50-50. I might do 70-30 or
70-30. So
at the end of the day, I got the balls, and I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna show you every day when I'm out here paying 70 and you paying 30. Put your ass in line. You feel me?
so check this out, man. I mean to cut you off, but so how long do it take for you to come off that bread? Like, if a woman asks you, I know you say you do the 70-30 split. How long is it gonna take you for you to be like, okay, I'm good with it?
Shit, so we move in.
You said what?
We move in.
soon
He said,
as
so
y'all move in.
So what that take? How long that take? About?
Okay.
How long it take to move in? How long it take to move in when you meet a girl?
Shit, me personally, 3 months, top 2 months. I don't know. It just depends on your situation. Everybody got other shit going on.
All right.
Some people already got their cribs. You know what I mean? Some people lease ain't up yet.
Right.
Some people just can't do it. It's just all of how you work. You get what I'm saying? How much money you make, how hard you work, you know? It just plays a lot with it, man. It's crazy. Y'all got me on this topic.
It's look. We ain't gonna hold you too long. We ain't gonna hold you too long, man. We ain't gonna hold you too long.
Nah, we
but
appreciate
definitely
you,
go
man.
tune in to the live. You can get the live link off my Instagram. Get it off your chest Instagram. Click in our stories, and we got the live link, and you can go and watch us live right now while we take other calls. And we appreciate you getting
We
it off your
appreciate you,
chest.
Loco.
And we respect, love, and tune in with us next week, man.
Y'all the mans.
All right.
Ah, man,
Cool.
Chicago stand up.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Shout out to the dude Loco right there.
Now,
3
shout out
months.
to Loco.
That's reasonable though. I mean,
Yeah,
he didn't say
yeah.
nothing that I disagree with. It makes sense. He making some sense, because
Yeah.
the thing is, it really depends.
It depends on the guy. It depends on the guy. The man who, like he said, if we gonna ask for coochie off the back, then hey, I mean, why can't they ask? Clock that, because
Yep.
that's the first thing a man want to ask. But let's see about taking this other call. Let's see what's going on.
Right.
Get it off your chest podcast. Who we got on the line today?
Hotline.
Alright, this Loco again. You know I had a call back.
Okay. All right, Loco.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Check this out. That 30-70,
Yeah.
that's when you first meet them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
Y'all married and having kids and all that. Man, you gotta do a little bit more. At that point, you might gotta do like 85 or cover the rent.
Yeah.
And that cover the little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we all
All right.
got kids and a family. Yeah. That's
So many
respect.
men, they be too worried about what you gonna do with your money and what she gonna. Clearly, she ain't making money like that. You get what I'm saying? She still got other stuff to, like tissue and soap
Yeah.
and all that shit.
It's a lot going on.
Okay.
Yeah. In other words, help that woman out. Help that woman out.
Yeah, it's all about how you was raised. Most of these men ain't raised with no father. Me, my father been taking care of my mama for so long.
Right. Right.
It's a lot that play a part. You can't knock nobody for thinking that it's like 50-50 or the man feel like, whatever. It's all about maturity. It's
Yep.
all about. It's a lot. It's a lot. So
I agree.
If you can't get no man that's gonna go 70-30 or something like that, it's a billion motherfuckers out here. G, go find one that will. Because a nigga like me, oh come on, shorty, you good? You feel me? Just clean this motherfucking house up. Let me go to work and come back.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, that's right on the money. That's right on the money. You sound like a good man. Let's let our viewers know, let the ladies know, is you single, Loco?
Hey man. All right, so look, I ain't.
My man say, all right, look.
Look now.
Well, that's my crazy name. My Chicago name, Loco. You get what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
real name, Luke. My real name, Luke. So, yeah, I'm single. You feel me? Been at peace for over a year plus. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, man, look, man. I mean, we trying to keep the callers anonymous, but if you got something to say and you want, you want people to hit you up, man, go ahead and give your socials, man. The
Get it
people
off
get
your
at you.
chest.
If that's what you want, you know what I'm saying, get it off your chest.
Lewis.Muhammad.
Okay.
Muhammed. Lewis, Louis. My Instagram is, I got a couple of Instagram, but I'm going to give y'all that DNDLOU1105. That's Scorpio shit. We hustlers, you get what I'm saying? We top dogs. And my Facebook, y'all can go ahead and add me on shit. Simply Lewis Muhammad.
Okay.
Lewis, Muhammed. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all holler at them customers, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all, all right?
All right, all right.
Hey
all
man,
right,
that's
be
what's
blessed,
up, man.
be
Shout outs
blessed.
to you, man. One.
Be blessed, God first.
Okay.
Man, y'all
all
go
right.
ahead and follow bro.
Yeah, y'all go make sure y'all go follow him. Go follow
You
him.
heard what he like. He
Yeah.
gonna do the 70-30 in the beginning, but soon as y'all move in 3 months,
He doing 100.
he doing 100, something like that.
Okay. Now that's some honesty for you right there. I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at him either.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at
him
that.
either.
Shout out to
Hey,
him. Shout out
man.
to him. So yeah,
All right.
so that's basically what we doing, man. That was our first caller and our second one for that matter. But he was cool. You know, he was cool. That's a funny fella. Okay, so now what we want to do is let's get back to that topic until we get some more calls. So we did pause on that topic since we was talking about that. I'm glad
Right.
Loco touched us, got us right back on track.
Right.
Okay, so why do women ask men to spend a large amount of money right off the back? And you said right off the back is what, first date, after sleeping around. What's right off the bat?
Man, I'm talking about you on the first date and you going out to eat. I'm talking about the first date.
Okay.
And then she like, well, my rent's due.
Ooh.
And I'm kind of short, can you hold me down?
Ooh.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How, why do women do that? Like, why give y'all the guts to kind of go for the gusto like that?
Well, in my personal opinion, why women do that, I can't tell you why. But if you meet a woman on the first date and take out on the first date and she's, giving you a list of problems, okay, and 9 out of 10 times, she ain't really feeling you like that.
Right.
And 10 out of 10 times, if you ain't trying to help her with them problems, you need to go ahead and end that right then and there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't invest no more time, no more nothing. If you're not willing to help her and she bringing you problems on the first date and you're not willing to help her right then and there, then you might want to go ahead and let that be the last. Let that be the last. But simply said, I would say that if a woman is asking for rent money on the first date, she ain't really feeling you and she looking for a trick, baby.
I'm glad somebody said it because that's what I was going to say. Like, fellas, that's how we end up in the trick bag. Right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that instantly classifies you as a trick.
Yeah, because man, I feel like a real woman gonna hold it down. She gonna assess the situation, get to know you, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what's going on, and then that's gonna come up later, you know what I'm saying, the relationship, depending on how y'all get on. Not like straight right off the gate, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's appropriate.
All right, well, we got another call coming in.
Whew.
Let's take these live calls. Get it
What
off
we
your
got?
chest podcast.
Hotline.
Hotline. Who we got on the line today?
You got Shay Milan.
Yes. Hey, Shay Milan.
Hey, what's going on, Shay?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going
Yeah, we
good.
out
It's
here.
going good. We live right now. And we are taking live calls. And what we want to ask you today is what you want to get off your chest.
There's nothing that I really want to get off my chest, but I am listening to y'all podcast, and I want to say shout out to the last caller for coming through with that 100%.
Yes. For real.
Loco.
Yeah.
I love that. But I am listening to y'all conversation about dating and stuff like that. How men come across women that want to bring all their problems to them on the first day, or all they baggage, expecting a man to come through a certain type of way. But I also feel like what men need to learn how to do is sometimes you can scout certain women to date or to take on a date based on the women that's around you, or maybe the women that's around the women you with. Like if you have cousins or family members that bring certain women around, because that way I feel like you can kind of peep a woman bad and know if that's somebody that you want to deal with before you even take them out on a date.
But
Because then you will already know before you even spend money on this woman, or before you even waste time with this woman, you can already kind of have an idea of what kind of woman she is, if that makes sense.
it make a lot of sense, and I'm glad you said that. But because some of these women, they be in disguise, they be doing it so it just you on the first date and bam, they just off the gate, they come, you can't tell, So how do you spot that?
That's true. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Sometimes, like for me personally, before I can even go out on a date with a man, like, I just gotta peep them. And 9 times out of 10, it's a man that's kind of already around that I know. When it comes to people I don't know, especially with the climax of people in our community, especially nowadays with social media, with hookup culture, with the water just being completely contaminated, I wouldn't even trust just going out with random people anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I've heard of some really sick things, and
Yes.
that's
Right.
just me personally. But I don't know. To
She
eliminate
got a
all
point.
that extra stuff, I'll go out
Absolutely.
with men that I kind of got an idea of already.
Right.
Yeah, and you got a valid point. That's valid. That's true. It is a scary world.
It's spooky out here right now.
Yes, it
Spooky
is.
times.
On both ends, for men and women, because you don't know. Hey, it's spooky. I ain't gonna go to details, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes, ma'am. So maybe that's something that the listeners should consider. But that's all I want. I wanted to get off my chest and
Yes.
shout out to you, Miss Mamas, because you look good and your hair looks amazing.
Thank you so much, Shay. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
And
And
keep rocking with us. Keep rocking with us.
for sure, I will. I will be sharing this on my page so that people can tune in as well. And you guys have an amazing night.
Okay,
I
have a
appreciate
good
you.
night,
Thank you.
love.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
insight.
Oh, she had valid points.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was valid.
You
That was
can't
valid.
just be out here with any and anybody because it's spooky time.
It's spooky time.
You gotta
It's
be careful.
Spooky time. So yeah, y'all be careful out here, men and women. Okay, men and women. Everybody be careful, y'all. Keep your antennas up and work on the discernment and learning people energy and
Yeah, that's what's up. We
you
gonna
know.
move on to the next topic.
yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it because
do it, and
the
then-
line is
on.
it may seem a little over the place, but we trying to work this thing out. We want to let everybody get it off their chest.
Hey.
Even if we can't, we want to let everybody get their
We'll let y'all
opportunity.
get it off y'all chest for real. All right, let's move on to the next thing.
Next topic. So next topic is what are some of the biggest turnoffs on the first date that is absolutely unacceptable?
Man, you want me to start?
Yeah, you go ahead and start
Man, I
because
feel
let
like
me.
the first one that I can think of, right? Because this is straight
Oh wait, hold that
up.
thought.
Hotline.
Hotline. It's busting.
Let's bust.
It's busting. Get it off your chest, podcast. Who we got on the line today?
Hotline.
Hi, my name is Takara, and I'm calling from Chicago.
Hey, Takara, Chicago is in the building. Okay.
Hey, what up, Takara?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
We is doing good. We blessed. We feel good. What we want to ask you today, Miss Takara, is what do you want to get off your chest? This is a safe space.
Okay, so just to piggyback off the last caller, when you asked how do you know the signs, a lot of times when people in relationships aren't right, we see the red flags, we just ignore them. And
Right.
we give them another chance. So she probably got smart with you or joke with you in a way that you ain't like, and you probably look past it, but it's a consistent thing. It's something that she do. She's disrespectful at the end of the day. But you look past, oh, she's just joking. Oh, because you're interested in her probably sexually, or you're appealing to the art. You like her because she draws you certain attention. So it's like, depending on what level you're in a relationship, I feel like you always see the signs. It's like either sometimes you're just thirsty for love and you look past the signs, and that's what happens a lot of times, because if that was the case, you will end the relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So then you will probably run across another girl with the same signs, and they'll probably be like, you will notice the same thing. Oh, she got an attitude problem, or oh, she always in need of help. But then also, for the fellas, sometimes when a girl is venting, it doesn't mean that she needs help. She's probably you probably feel it's probably a safe space. And
Right.
so she's probably telling you what she's going through at the time, not to beg. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So have you ever thought about it that way?
Right.
Or maybe I'm a safe space for her. Maybe she feels comfortable talking about what she's going through. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's a good point. You
So-
definitely got a good point.
Yeah, she broke it down. She broke it down.
I never
really.
thought of it like that. Like it could be just to save space. And you said something
Exactly.
about the thirst, because the thirst sometimes be overtaking everything, and you're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not really tuning in to what's really going on. So yeah, that's what's up. I feel that. Get it off your chest.
And even with the whole begging thing, a lot of men consider it begging or asking or gold digging or whatnot. But, women, hey, I mean, why wouldn't you want to help out a woman? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you? Would you want your mom to continue to bring a guy in the house and still struggling for bills? How would that make you feel? If you're watching your mom have a dude coming over every day, you know what I mean? And you see that she still need rent money and she still need gas money. You know what I mean? So how would that make you feel? So that's for all the guys out there. It's like, oh, women always want to beg and always need help. How would you feel if your mom was in that situation? You know what I mean? You wouldn't want her dealing with that dude, right?
Nah, you wouldn't want to deal with that dude. But
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I guess it's just you want to help, but you don't want to get in the habit of anybody that you dating the first time and you coming off some bread, because you ain't gonna have nothing left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be able to pick out the right ones to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you don't fall into the trick bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it also goes to what are you dating for? Because if you're dating for marriage, you're dating to invest in your wife. You trying to build together. So if you dating for, hey, this a one night stand or shit, this a situationship. I'm just looking. I'm always busy. I just need somebody to kick it with from time to time. You have to let somebody know that too. You can't lead girls on because
Yep.
a lot of girls out here in our age category, they're looking for marriage.
Yes.
Right.
Somebody who's stable and stability, who's been on their job, who has a career, whether you're an entrepreneur, you have something going on. Because 9 times out of the 10, if a girl is asking for something, she probably doesn't need it because she had those bills and stuff before you got there. So guys don't even think about stuff like that. Like, oh, she was just maintaining before I got here. So whatever I do for her is a little bit of extra. Because as a woman, you always gonna make a way for whether you're a mother, whether just for your own well-being, you're gonna make a way for yourself. So it's just like guys don't think about it like that. They just feel like, oh, I'm just gonna get this girl some money. And like I said again, what are you dating for? Are you dating for marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you dating for lust? Are you dating for sex? And it goes back to that. So if you don't feel like she's wife material, or you not looking, you're not gonna want to get her nothing. But if you're looking for sex and you're looking for a fun time, no, because you feel like you ain't on that with her. But if it's somebody you like, they wouldn't even have to ask. She'll be offering, what's going on? Do you need help with anything? She wouldn't have to ask if it was somebody you were interested in because you'll be offering.
Yeah.
So are you saying that from the beginning there got to be some transparency?
Absolutely.
Right.
For sure. Bullseye. There you
All
go.
right. All
There you
right.
go.
Hey, I
Hey,
can't,
y'all
I
heard it
can't
from
knock
a man.
that.
Okay. Can
Yes,
we
ma'am.
get a little bit more transparency in the beginning? Okay.
Let's get
Okay.
a little
Well,
bit of transparency, I hope. But thank you for the call, though.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
appreciate
Thank you for chiming in. I hope that we providing a safe space for you to feel comfortable with getting it off your chest. And definitely
Yes,
continue to
I
tune
enjoyed
in.
the call.
Yes, continue to
Yeah.
tune in. Continue to tune in. Continue to watch us. Comment, like, share, whatever it is.
And I'll be coming in next week soon.
Yes, we like to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah,
That is what we
please,
like
please
to
do.
hear. We look forward to the calls, y'all. We love our callers. We respect y'all, and this is a safe space.
Our love.
Okay, all right. Well, you have a good one. You enjoy your evening.
You too.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That was a good call.
That was hey.
A lot of good points in that.
The calls is good.
A lot of good points in there. We
They-
got to be transparent.
They dropping
from the beginning.
gems.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dropping
definitely.
gems. So did they answer what you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I like the transparency. We got to be transparent. But we're not gonna spend too much time on that. We talking
Okay.
about turn off on the first date.
Okay,
that's
let's get back to that.
unacceptable. Let's get back
Rewind.
to that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
I was gonna say the one that I can think of. You go on a date. You trying to go get something to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and she rude to the waiter, to the waitress, to the
Yeah.
waiter, somebody bringing the food or
That's a
whoever
good
it is. That's a turn off for me.
That's a good one.
Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know this person. This person is here to serve us, and you being rude and you doing all of that. You doing too much.
Yeah.
That's a turn off for
Yeah,
me.
that makes you
You know what I'm
automatically
saying? I know how y'all feel about that, but that's a turn off to me.
Oh, let me tell you, man. And ladies, I know y'all know because I know y'all experienced this, and y'all gonna feel me to the core when I say this. The biggest turnoff, fellas, come here. Come here. Please stop saying them under the line, under the table, indirect sexual advances. Okay? Sexual advances. Oh, well, sure, well, you sure, well, I mean, I sure know, I mean, hey, I ain't working with nothing little of it. All the little jokes.
Yo.
All the little under the table sexual advances, talking about this, talking about that. We don't want to hear that. That's a turn off. And that's an instant ick, no, okay? So y'all, please stop that.
What's the worst one you heard?
Oh, I got so many. I can't even think of one off the top because
Give
I
us
just
two good ones.
It's like you just want to erase it because it's just so cringe. It is so cringe. I had somebody I was talking to, and I said, I moved out the state and and one of this. Let me tell you what the fool said. The fool said, "Okay, well, if this is gonna be our last time talking, could you please send me some sexy pictures of you? I like to have a good time." What?
Fellas, we like to have a good time.
Oh my God. If this is the last time you're going to hear from me and we going to ever have any communication, and I'm about to block you anyways, because, I mean, it was just irritating me and a waste of time talking to you, but whatever. That's a whole nother story. But why would you think I would send you some sexy pictures when I've never sent you no pictures ever in my life?
Some sexy pictures, huh?
He wanted a clear, good, nice, happy ending.
That's crazy.
That was one of them. And men make jokes about they size of their stuff and just sexual jokes all the time. Oh, I wish, ladies, can y'all call in and help me out on this?
Call in, fellas, call in.
Call in and back me up on some of the most ickiest things that the dudes have said or did or even insinuated to y'all, because I know they get out of hand.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about that.
Oh, my
it's
God.
another topic. We got to talk about the whole pictures thing. Send me this, send me that.
Don't do
How y'all
that.
feel about that? That's a different topic.
Don't do
but
that.
chime in. Y'all call in on
Please,
the hotline.
fellas,
but,
please stop asking for pics. Please.
That's another one. And then the next one, the turn off is, you know what I'm saying? When you first date, y'all eating and chewing out loud and all of that, and you know what I'm saying, table manners all over the place and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a turn off for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation, you might want to, make the date longer, but sometimes I just feel like I just want to be like, you know what? Let's snip it in the bud.
Yeah,
right now.
nip
You
it
know
in the
what I'm
bud.
saying?
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely have some table manners. Definitely don't be eating all sloppy and food falling out your mouth and talking with your mouth open. You know what I mean? I haven't had any. I haven't had any table manner issues. I don't recall ever going out on a date and the guy had any bad table manners as far as eating and smacking and talking with their mouth open. Thank God,
Right.
Because that would just cringe me instantly. But I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna show y'all.
You got the picture.
I got a picture.
He gonna pull it up.
I'm gonna pull
He
it
gonna
up.
pull it up. Can we get this on the screen?
So the young lady said, "Hey, are you okay? You've been gone from the table like 10 minutes." And the dude said, "I left." And she said, "What you mean you left? You haven't even paid." And you said you were you were going to the bathroom. So what happened?
Right.
And then the dude said, "I paid for my food."
Right.
And then she said, "Dude, WTF, you know what I'm saying? I hope this is a joke." And then she said, "The joke is you a woman that's almost 40 picking up a steak and biting it like you an animal. You're embarrassing and classless. I hate I ever hopped in your DM. You're nothing like you appear to be on the internet."
Oh, clock that. Okay.
That's what
He ain't wrong.
Yeah.
He ain't wrong.
And she's
Because ain't nowhere in the world a woman, a lady, you got some women out here who just ain't that, but, ain't nowhere in the world a woman is supposed to sit at no table across from nobody, picking up no steak with their hands or a fork, slobbing it and just stuffing it in their mouth like that. I would have left too if I was a dude. Look at him.
And a dude said, she said, Ninja, I only allowed you to take me on this date so I can get a meal. Ain't no way you ain't no way you playing in my face like this. A real man would have shown me how to properly eat a steak. If you're broke and can't afford me, you should have took me out. You shouldn't have took me out on a date. I don't have the money for this food. You need to cash app me. That's what she said. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
She lost me at a real man would have told me how to properly eat a steak. Baby, if you don't know how to eat a steak, if you don't know how to properly eat a steak, you what?
And you almost 40? And you a woman that's almost 40?
You don't need to be at no restaurant. You need to go eat some oodles and noodles and put them in the microwave. You don't even cook them on stove. Put them in the microwave. You don't even need to eat no steak if you don't know how to properly eat a steak.
She should have
so
took her to
me right
McDonald's.
there. That lost me right there. It's no ma'am.
She should have took her to McDonald's.
No ma'am. Good luck to her on her dating journey.
and he said, Shawty, you got a meal. You just got to pay for it. Be blessed.
Right, he ain't wrong.
Big rat.
Shout out to him. Look, that king know his worth. He know his worth. I wish he would have caught it earlier, but I guess Instagram profiles and pictures are deceiving, huh?
That's what's going on out there, y'all.
Yeah.
You know.
Y'all gotta be careful.
Yeah, y'all got to be careful.
Y'all gotta be careful. So we're gonna wait for some live calls. Okay, we're gonna wait for some live calls and see what's going on. Okay, but in the meantime, in between time, Mayan, you got something you want to get off your chest?
Got something that I want to get off my chest, man. Women.
We got a live call coming in. Got a live call coming in. What's up? Get it off your chest podcast. What you want to get off your chest today?
I want to know.
You there, caller?
Do you believe? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, you live.
Do y'all believe in 50-50?
We're gonna let Mayan take that because we touch on this all the time. Do we believe in 50-50?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I mean, I don't believe in 50-50. You know, are we talking about the first date? Are we talking about in a relationship when you guys are rocking out and everything is good? What are you talking about when you say 50-50?
I would say relationship.
No, I don't believe in 50-50. I feel like the man got to handle all the bills and I feel like the woman got to handle some of the things in the household. You know what I'm saying? Because when people say 50-50, sometimes I'll be feeling like, is it just about bills or is it about everything? That's what I'm trying to say. But I feel like when it comes to the bills, I feel like the dude as a man, you know what I'm saying, you got to handle all the bills. That's what I feel like. But there's something that obviously there's things that come with that.
Exactly.
We're gonna talk about it, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. My take on it is first and foremost, it depends on each relationship situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it depends on each situation. But if you want to know my personal opinion and me personally, what I'm going to say is I do not believe in 50-50 simply because I do not believe putting a percentage on my relationship. Okay. I don't believe in putting a percentage on the responsibilities in my relationship. What I do believe in is a man should be a man. A man should want to provide. A man should want to take care of his woman who has his children and who's feeding him and and who's taking care of him. I feel as if, a set percentage shouldn't be placed on my relationship. That's not even going to even be a topic of conversation in my relationship. My man should know what to do. It's what comes with being a man. And I'm going to know what I need to do when it comes to being a woman and taking care of the things that I need to take care of being in my role. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you is, how do you feel about the 50-50 before I make a response to that?
Yeah.
How do you feel, Colin?
I feel like what y'all said, the man should take charge of everything, really. But I feel like it's cool though for the female sometimes to pay for like the food or something, like she cooking or something like that. But the guy pay like majority like the bills and stuff and all that.
Right.
But I definitely think the guy should definitely lead.
And that's what I say. There's roles. In a relationship,
Right.
there are roles. Is these roles 50-50 specifically? No, you don't put a percentage on the role in a relationship. There is no percentage because there may be times where you have to buy the food, baby. And there may be times where I
Right.
have to buy the food. And there may be times where I have to clean or you have to clean. You know what I mean? So there is no specific percentage. And I really despise that whole 50-50 thing.
And I got to agree with you because I think this how I feel. I feel like
But we got another caller.
but we gonna finish this right quick. I feel like the theory is different from the practical because I think when people talk about percentages 50-50, some relationship ain't 50-50. Real life ain't 50-50.
No,
Right?
it's
How do you
not.
split
Right.
that? That's mathematical. That's math, but
Yeah.
relationship ain't math. But anyway, man, I hope we answer your call. And I appreciate you for the call. And we finna jump on another call. And yeah. And
Keep tuning in,
keep
man.
tuning in and follow us and all that good stuff. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's go.
Get it off your chest. What do you want to get off your chest today, caller?
Hotline.
Yo, how y'all doing now?
We doing all right.
Hey,
What's going on?
I'm all right, man, but I could be better. Lately, I've been pulling a couple knives out my back, man. I just wanted to talk it over
Ooh.
with you guys.
Ooh.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so you ready for this?
This is a safe place, brother. We is listening.
Get it off your chest.
Okay, so I got this older brother of mine, right? Me and him really tight and everything. We grew up together. We never was really separated until like a few weeks ago. We not seeing eye to eye. We fell out of something petty, you know, what's or not. But what I'm really trying to get at is we got a mutual friend who we both still talk to. And it's been coming out on the table. I feel like he been throwing me little, you know, hints and shit that my brother fucked around with one of my baby mamas. So
Shit.
yeah, so even though I'm not with this baby mama, I still feel like I should still check him and, you know, let him know his boundaries and shit.
Oh,
I need a drink.
I need a shot.
I know
Oh,
that's
shit.
right.
Hey, when you say get off your chest, that's it right there, brother. So what you we gonna let us, Manyan, what you got to say? Ooh, wait.
Man.
Yeah, talk to me.
I don't dude, it shouldn't
I need answers.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't even be going down like that. Family.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of betrayal shit going on right now.
Yeah,
so
it's a lot of betrayal.
fuck
Hey
about
man,
that.
look, some of the worst stuff that's gonna come out. I want to say some of the worst shit. I don't know if I can say it on here. Some of the worst shit that's gonna happen to us as people gonna be coming from family. And sometimes you have to charge family to the game, bro. I'm sorry, but sometimes that's what you have to do to have a peaceful. Oh, thank you for topping me up, man. You got to do that.
And no, yeah, for sure, 100%,
yeah,
man.
My take on that is, hey, I mean, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? What you want to do?
It's family now.
I mean, family, friend, it don't matter because sometimes
Shit,
if you have to stand up and check a family member, you got to check a family. If you got to lay hands on a family member, you got to do it. And sometimes that ain't already the right answer, but your respect ain't no rules to my respect. You gonna respect me? No. I
no, yeah, respect. For sure, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Me personally, I don't recommend physicality.
Okay.
I prefer conversation.
Okay.
And I prefer distance.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
That works too.
Yeah, 100%.
That works too.
I definitely appreciate.
Go ahead. I've been in similar situations, and if it came down to it, You know what I mean? What you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna disrespect me and treat me or look at me as if I'm a plumb damn fool. Because guess what? Hell no. But in this particular situation, baby mama, it just depends. But I think in your particular, it's a respect thing. Even though you ain't with the baby mama, you know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, no, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, I think our answer that me and Manyan got today is either you gonna demand your respect, fight for your respect, require your respect, or you gonna walk and completely X them out your life. That's always an option too. You know,
charge it to the game, bro. Charge it. To
we
the
can do that too.
Charge it to the game because the only reason I don't recommend being physical is because you might end up in a jam yourself.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
police get involved.
So I just leave it up to God. Leave it to God.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Forgive me. But you know, it's just with family, it's a sensitive spot. You know what I mean? Because you pour your all into your family, especially a brother or sister.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's sensitive. That makes you angry. You know, and,
Oh
and
yeah,
you're right.
100%.
You know, you do. That's why I like this podcast, because you have different perspectives. Because you got somebody's gonna tell you this way and that way. But I agree. You know what I mean? You can charge it to the game, leave it up to God. That is the most mature thing to do. But if you
Yeah, no,
feel
for
as
sure.
if you have to fight for your relationship with your brother, because family is family, whether if you like it or not, then
Right.
that's what you got to do. You got to stand down business.
Man, y'all pray for me, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
for
we
sure.
got you. We
Prayers
got
up
you.
to
Thank
you.
you for the
I
call.
hope it work out, man. And keep your head up high, and just know that this is a safe space, and love and respect always, man.
Yeah, it's all love. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate
man,
y'all. Y'all
thank
have a
you
good
for
night.
checking
All
in.
right, you have a good night.
No doubt.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Man.
That was crazy.
That was one of them get it off your chest moments.
Oh man, for real.
That's why we need this. That's why
That's
y'all
why
make sure
we
y'all
need
tune
this.
in. Y'all call. This is a safe space. Let us know what's on your chest and get it off. And then we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it.
Because it really do be like that. Sometimes when these situations happen, they happen in real time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They do.
And you don't have a moment to think about your actions. So that's why we're here. Because sometimes you may react like how you said.
Exactly.
Sometimes you may react like how I said, but it don't mean I react like that all the time. That's why we had this conversation coming in. But hey, shout out to y'all.
And that's another thing with the podcast. I love when y'all call in and y'all trust our opinions and our intake and our answers and our questions and our responses. I love that, because that makes me feel like people trust us. They trust our opinion and they trust the balance that we have. So definitely get it off your chest.
Because you know what? You know why they do that?
Yeah.
Because we keep it real. We ain't trying to say this is the way to go.
Right.
We're just getting it off our chest.
We're getting it off
just
our
like
chest.
how y'all are getting it off y'all chest. That's how people feel. Because
And
sometimes I feel like people be saying things got to go this way and that way, but
it ain't. It ain't. It's going the way it's supposed to go.
Yes,
and the thing is, the way I feel is that if you want to open up about a situation and you don't have nobody to talk to or give you no feed, because some people ain't got no family. You know what I mean? Some people ain't got no brother, no sister they can call and let that off their chest too. We family. We family now. You know what I mean? So if you ain't got nobody to talk to, call us.
Call us and tune in. And one of the things that I don't like, when you're looking for advice from some people, they're going to give you the same old advice. When you go to them, they're going to give you the same old standard. This is this. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get the box standard response. Oh, you got to pray. Ain't nothing wrong with praying, but you got to pray. But we give y'all realistic responses, real life, and we incorporate y'all responses, and we're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it 100.
We're going to keep it real.
We're going to keep it a thou.
And we're going to let you get it off your chest. We're going to get it off our chest. Shout out to that last caller. I don't know if we got a name, but I hope that work out. I hope you make the best decision. And he did say, pray for him. So we definitely going to do that. We're going to pray for you. And I really hope that it works out, because that's family, man. It's not easy to walk away from siblings and from family, somebody you grew up with and somebody you love dearly. It's not easy just to chuck it up to the game. Sometimes you have to fight from that. And it may not be physically, like I said, but sometimes you got to fight spiritually. You got to fight emotionally, and you got to fight as a group, as a whole. You know what I mean? It's hard to let that go. So much love and respect for him for getting that off his chest with us, man. I appreciate that. We're going to get any more live calls.
We're going to get some more live calls.
I hope so. Because you know what? That just got me back in my groove with that one.
Back in your groove with that
because
one.
I mean, I felt his passion.
I felt that. And and one of the reasons we started this podcast is because I feel like I said before, if you go to a particular platform, they're gonna give you like a religious answer. If you go to another, sometimes, and if you go to a certain platform, they're gonna give you a certain type of response because it's box standard for that platform. Here is get it off your chest for real.
Whatever you feeling at that moment, it's live. It's right there. It's in footage. We got another caller. Hey, caller, what's going on? Talk to me. Get it off your chest.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
Why do people say they want honesty but get mad when you tell them the truth?
Oh. Can you repeat that one more time so we can make sure everybody heard that, baby? One more time.
Okay, why do people say they want honesty, but when you tell them the actual truth, they get mad?
Oh,
Because it sound good.
it sound good,
It
and
sound good to
yeah.
say, tell me the truth. I'm gonna be okay with it, but you really can't take it. It sound good
yeah, and
at the moment in
yeah.
somebody's face.
Some people can take it. Some people can't. It depends on what level of honesty you want, because it's levels to this honesty thing. You know that, right? It's levels to it. Depends on what level of honesty. Now, if I'm asking you to be honest, whether hey, who is this girl in your phone and he lie,
Mm-hmm.
I might not really actually want the truth.
Talk about it.
But check this. But I'm missing 200-300 out my account that was spent at the Cheesecake Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you? Did you spend that? Is this your charge? I want that honesty.
Caller, what do you think it means? What do you think that means?
Do you give us some examples, or give us go a little bit into detail for us?
Well, I think people want to know the truth, but they can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they want to know because I don't know. You just have to know. You just have to know.
Yeah.
It's just curiosity.
Yep.
But it kills to know.
Yeah.
Right.
So you lie to yourself.
See, we had a caller in earlier today, and that girl, she said that men need to be transparent in the beginning. Okay, and transparency and honesty, that goes hand in hand, if you ask me. But the girl today on the call, she said that men need to start being more transparent in the beginning. Do you agree with that?
I think everybody needs to be transparent, and I think that women need to be transparent with themselves and recognize the red flags and understand that they choose to stay.
Yeah, but when you say being transparent is the same thing as being honest?
Yeah.
Being clear. Yeah.
So everybody want that honesty, right? Right or wrong? So people want that honesty, and they can take it. If you asking for transparency, you want that honesty.
They don't want the honesty.
People want that honesty, but it's not everybody who can take it. So I like how you said it right there. You said everybody, transparency and honesty should be coming from both parties, but certain people can take it. You're gonna say to somebody, be honest, but sometimes the reason why men hold back on being honest is honestly because we know women ain't gonna be able to, they ain't gonna be able to stomach.
Or would it hurt their feelings?
It's gonna hurt their feelings. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to stomach it. So we kind of lie.
Depending on how bad it is, we may not be able to stomach it.
So this and I love you said depending on how bad it is, because that showed that there's different levels to the truth.
It's always
to
levels
the transparency. Should it even be levels?
Yes,
to transparency.
Yes, ma'am. So our question to you, caller, is: can you handle? Hello, are you with us? Okay, I think the line. I think we got disconnected.
Okay.
I think we have disconnected. Okay. All right. Well, if she's watching live, my question to you as a take home is, can you handle the honesty? Is that something you can handle? Okay. We do have another. We have another caller coming in. They'll be coming in, and it's gonna automatically be in rotation because we got the hotline today.
We got the hotline, but I love what the previous caller said. The issues that you raised is can we all
can we actually handle the truth?
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
Us being included. Can you handle the truth? When you ask somebody for honesty, transparency, the next thing is, can you handle that?
Why do we say we want honesty when we can't take it? And I'm just trying to relate that to my own situations. I had a situation with a guy I was dealing with, and he had some videos in his phone, and we were playing a game, and he had some videos in his phone, and I said, "Show me the videos. I want to see the videos."
Right.
And he like, "You want to see it?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "You sure?" I said, "No." I said, "No, I don't want to see it because shit. If he had to double confirm and ask me, am I sure I want to see it? That mean that damn video is something I don't want to see. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it."
I like you say no.
I said, you know what?
No.
Let me go ahead and leave that alone.
She said, hold on to that video now. I don't want to see it.
Imagine what you was doing in that video. And I don't want to see it because guess what? Ooh, I'm going to rip you apart. I don't want to see it. And then it's like, if he did show me and he did not reiterate and ask that many times, he would have showed me. If I would have kept bugging and pushing at him, he would have showed me. And guess what? I would have tried to rip his head off and it would have hurt me. And it would have made me mad. So I'm glad he did.
So
shout out to him.
Shout outs to that brother
Shout
right
out to
there.
that
Because he
brother.
handled that
Yeah,
stuff
he handled that
with
proper
etiquette.
way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. He
Because
did.
that's how it is. Because
Yeah.
you're going to ask for all this honesty and
Yeah.
stuff. But can you handle it?
He asked
Can you
me.
deal with it?
He asked me. And I said,
And I love the fact that you was like, maybe not.
Yeah, I had to think. Because if he asked me, are you sure? And then I had to think about what goes on. And whatever this video is, could possibly be something that goes on with
Mhm.
between me and you. I don't want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you doing to somebody what I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So she got a point.
She got a point.
Shout out to her. We didn't get her name, but shout out to her. I hope she keep tuning in. I hope she call in. And I hope she give us a little bit more insight, give us a background story so we could chime in. And yeah, I respect that. I respect that for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I respect that too. But anyway, while we waiting on the
other
next
calls
caller
to
to
come
call,
in.
because you know we're gonna get these calls coming in. How y'all feel about this, ladies?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about this?
Come on.
Okay, so all the conversation we're talking about is about you meet somebody for the first time and it's first day. So y'all rocking out and everything good, right?
We got a caller.
We got a
coming in.
caller? Okay, we got a caller. I'm gonna hold that topic.
All right,
Okay,
get it
hold
off
on.
your chest podcast. What you want to get off your chest today?
Hotline.
Hello.
Hotline, who is it?
We got our caller.
Excuse me?
Yes, is this is Get It Off Your Chest podcast. You're on live caller. Did you feel comfortable with giving us your name or you want to remain anonymous?
Remain anonymous.
Okay. Well, what you got to get off your chest today? We listening. It's a safe space.
I really want to talk about how men just be playing with females' feelings.
I agree, girl. I agree. Let me kick that off, my young, while you think about what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I can't answer why, but when you say why they be playing with females, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, give me an example.
Like selling dreams.
Selling dreams. I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about, baby. So let me break it down for y'all. Okay. So you'll get with a man, okay, and you'll meet a man, and this man will convince you that you the one. Plain and simple. You the one, baby. Yeah, come to my house. Oh, yeah, this your room. Won't you leave some clothes over here? I'm gonna give you this dresser, and I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give you that. They sell you this whole dream on how you the one and how you so real and how they ain't never met nobody like you. And baby, give it 2, 3, 6 between 2 to 3 to 6 weeks. Guess what that man at? Ain't on your land no more. That's what I mean about selling dreams. That's what she mean about selling dreams. Am I correct? Does that sound about right?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. They do sell dreams. Why? I don't know. You want to know why? Because I think they probably damaged childhood traumas, mama issues, daddy issues. Let's get some answers from a man. Man, you're like, why y'all sell dreams? Help her out. Help my girl out.
Because sometimes the truth ain't gonna get you none.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So guys, we have to, depending on, you know, what you're trying to get from the relationship, that's why we do that. As I'm not trying to say me personally, but guys do that sometimes because it's you're looking at a situation, it's the easiest way to get to where you want to get to. So guys are going to tell you whatever they feel like you want to hear, depending on what you are projecting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. That's the quickest way. That's the easiest route to get to where they want to get to.
So they're gonna tell you what you want to hear so that they can get what they want out of you.
Yeah, because you'll meet a woman and she'll be like, listen, before you even talk to me, do you have this? Do you have that? You got to be God-fearing. And maybe the dude don't even go to church. You. I don't talk to no smokers, so he going to pretend for 3 months he don't smoke. He going to be smoking when you're not there. He going to pretend like he's this, that, and the third just to get what he want. Because that is, and again, it boils down to what we were talking about before, transparency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Men like transparency. They
So
don't.
basically, what you're saying is they don't like women, but they love pussy.
Yes, clock it. That sound about right, sis. That sound about right, sis.
They is gay, y'all. They is
No,
gay.
Yeah. Okay.
not like
Period.
that. Not
Period.
like that. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Now that boils down to the kind of dude you're dealing with. Some guys are gonna sell you lies
Mhm.
just to get to the, just to get to the pants. You know what I'm saying? Just to get to the panties and all of that. They're gonna do that and sell you whatever. But the real dude's not gonna do that. So it's not every guy. But you asked specifically, why do guys do that? That's why I said guys do that just to get to the destination, but it's
Mhm.
not every guy. So it's up to you to have that discernment and to
Yeah.
kind of,
Weed 'em
decipher the
out.
guy,
Yep.
read him out, have those conversations, and kind of see if you're dealing with the right guy. But you ask, why do guys do that? 9 times out of 10, that'd be the reason.
And let
From
me
my
piggyback on
standpoint.
what you're saying. They don't like women, but they like the punani. And I do agree. You know what I mean? And I won't call them, bisexual or gay or anything like that. But what I will call them is questionable. I like to
Definitely
call
so.
those kind of men questionable.
Why you gotta be questionable, women?
Questionable. Sorry, questionable.
Why you
No,
gotta be questionable when
because the thing is, a lot of men don't like women. They don't like what comes to women. They don't like the emotions in a woman. They don't.
Clock that.
They don't like to cater to women. Okay, let's talk about that. They don't like to cater to women. They don't even like feminine energy. Do you hear me? They don't even like when a woman is in her feminine energy. It depending on the man to open her door and bring her family. That is all, and bring her flowers. That is all a part of feminine energy, and men don't like that.
the right man gonna want that.
Okay.
The
They
right man gonna
they
want
they
that.
they
But
might do, but baby, what we do is we hope that we answered that for you. We're gonna take the next caller because we almost got to wrap it up, and we appreciate you for calling in, and we hope you felt safe with getting it off your chest today.
appreciate you, caller. Thank you.
Okay, what's up?
All right, get it off your chest podcast. What you want to get off your chest today?
Hotline.
Well, today, this is what I want to get off my chest. I think more black people should start voting for Donald Trump.
They should do what?
To start voting for Donald Trump.
Black people should vote for Donald Trump. Okay,
But
well,
let- but
tell
let-
us
no, but
why.
let me explain because I ain't gonna say nothing without having reason.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay.
brother.
Okay, so we've been following up on the same thing for generations and generations and generations, and it's never helped us. Following the
Mhm.
Democrat years and years and years. We vote Democrat because our family vote Democrats. Black people feel like they're obligated for the Democratic vote. And with the Democrats feel like they're obligated for the black vote, but they don't give nothing to the black people in return for their vote. But Donald Trump has actually did more for black people than any president. I mean, in my lifetime, in probably your parents' lifetime.
Okay. So, well, here's what we're gonna do. To ask you one more time. Ask you one thing to do for us, caller. Can you speak into the phone a little bit so that we can get you clear on the audio? Can you speak
Can
directly?
you hear me? Can you hear me better now?
That's better. Much
Yeah,
better.
that's better. A lot better.
Much better. Okay. So let me give you my take, young man. When it comes to politics, I feel like everybody is entitled to their own opinion. There is no right.
I agree.
There is no wrong. If you
Right.
want to vote for Donald Trump and you support what Donald Trump does, then guess what? That's just your opinion. You have that right, and nobody has the right to take that from you. They can't take that from you or judge you or categorize you because you want to vote for him or you believe in what he believes in. Because quite frankly, I believe in his religious beliefs. Hate it or love it. I believe in some of the
Right.
things he says too. I disagree with some of the things he says too. And that's the same thing all across the board. Even if it ain't politics, it can go across the board. Same thing
And
when
I say the
we was
same
talking
thing
about
to
Kevin
people.
Samuels. I don't agree with a lot of things he was saying, but I do like and appreciate his bluntness. So if you want to support Donald Trump, then you, hey, you
Well,
stand
this
up
is
for
why,
your rights.
and I agree with what you're saying. Like, just say if a person supports green energy, LGBTQ rights, or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
they should vote Democrat. But I think for black people, if we want to get to out of this rut that we're in. We
Yeah.
need to vote for something other than liberal policies that's really designed to keep us bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
We came from a people of entrepreneurs, and now we are
Yes.
people for settling for what the Democrats have put down, and which is cause a snowball effect,
Mhm.
which is only making it worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I want to chime in and say I think sometimes people get lost. Politics ain't got nothing to do with the truth, man.
Yeah. Don't.
That's why it's called a political opinion. When somebody, it's not the truth. So it's politics, like what you're saying is people got to get behind whatever they believe in politically.
Mhm.
And we have to know that whatever we get behind, we as far as black folk, we
Yeah.
got to put our money behind that
Yes, we
because
do.
at the end of the day, that is what it is. Because it don't boil down to the just the vote. We have to put our money behind what we believe in because other people, that's what they do. They put their
Yeah.
opinions and their money behind that. And sometimes we just rally behind opinions and we don't actually have anything solid to rally on behind that. So that's just how I feel about that. But whatever your opinion is, I feel politically, I mean, I don't really never have big political opinions because I feel like it's whatever decision
Yeah.
house,
Yeah.
whatever you rock with.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that. But what I did want to ask you, caller, if you didn't have any, anything to pick it back on, if I was a person who grew up with Democrats, my whole family was voting for the Democrats, and I needed you to convince me why I shouldn't be Democrat in under 10 words or so, under 30 seconds. What would you say to convince me, a medium
I can
person?
say something. One thing.
Uh-huh.
What has changed over the last 40 years?
Mm.
And so if nothing has changed over the last 40 years, to do the same thing without getting a result is insanity. And at least you should try something different. See, black people a lot of times these days we vote against our interests. We need to
Mm-hmm.
vote for our interests. I don't understand. And then we need to stop listening to people that don't know anything, and I'm talking about we got people that's the least educated people leading our people. It's the blind leading the blind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot that needs to change, and we need to start holding ourselves accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And if we want to change, but some people may not want to change. They
Yeah.
might find living in mediocrity, but I'm not. I don't. And like I say, I grew up. I based my political opinion. I didn't grow up Republican or anything. I
Mm-hmm.
grew up, my family voted Democrat. I voted for Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had got a mind of my own,
Yeah.
that's when I said, "Well, hold on for a second." I was like, "Well, this sounds like something that I lean towards and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this wrong? Why is that wrong that people is
Exactly.
mad at?"
Mm-hmm.
And and then at the same time, I have done pretty well in my life.
Okay.
And I don't know. I just think we need to be more open.
Yeah.
Because I remember I think it was 2020 maybe when he was running against Joe Biden, and he
Hmm.
came with he called it the Platinum Plan. Ice Cube supported it, and it was to
Yeah.
give like $500 billion
Mm.
of funding directly to the black people, black
Okay.
schools, black business, black healthcare,
Okay.
and black people voted against it. Like what? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, for what?
The
Just to
lack of
say, oh, he
understanding.
racist?
It's
The
probably the lack
Huh?
of
As far,
understanding.
and I want to ask you one thing, caller, because you may be more politically astute than some of us. I want to what do you got to say to some of these people that come into our community, promising schools and all of this, and people, put money towards all these infrastructure that's supposed to help us and it don't ever happen. And I'm not naming nobody specifically, but I'm just saying, what do you have to say to the so-called false prophets in our community?
Well, we need to another thing. We need to focus on the local elections because the local elections are more important than the
Yes.
big elections in our community.
Correct.
So we need to vet these people that we are voting for, and
Mm-hmm.
don't vote for them just because somebody else say vote for them. And
Mm-hmm.
we need to pay attention, and we need to have people in those rooms talking to these people so we know what these people are actually promising is and is actually feasible.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Well, one thing I want to let you know, caller, is I hope this bring you a little bit of insight. You are not alone. Okay, you are not alone in your opinion. You are not alone in your walk and your journey. And I know plenty of people who feel exactly how you feel when you came in with the Donald Trump thing. I know plenty of black people who feel the same exact way. So you are not alone, and you are entitled to
To
your
get
right
it
to
off your
vote.
chest.
To get it off your chest.
Yeah,
What you
because we're
did.
tired. We're tired of
Yeah.
the promises not being kept. We're tired of giving our vote for nothing.
Yeah.
We're starting to wake up.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Keep waking up. Shout out to you, caller. We appreciate you for calling us in, and we hope that we gave you a little bit of insight and we created a safe space for you to get it off your chest.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
you.
you.
You have a good one.
You too.
I'll
Bye.
hold it down. All right, peace.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
interesting.
that was a
perspective.
little
Kind of caught me off guard.
yeah.
Yeah, but I like that.
politics. I like that.
I like that.
We are versatile.
Yeah.
We are versatile. We can talk about some politics now. It ain't always about men versus women, women versus men. Okay. So
And
what
this
we're
is
gonna
live
do?
now, so
This
you
is
know
live.
this is not rehearsed,
And these
are our
calls.
true opinions, and
These
we
are
stand corrected. If we
corrected.
wrong, y'all got to chime in, put it in the comments, put it in the comments on Instagram, on emails. We got an email and everywhere.
Yep.
But
and call in on our next one. Okay, because it don't matter whatever it is you want to talk about, politics, God. We didn't talk about relationships, baby mamas, brothers, stabbing you in the back. We didn't talk about so much today. So whatever it is you got on your chest, come and get it off. Get it off your chest with us, okay? That's about that. I think that's it. That's almost our time, man.
Yeah, that's our time.
We ain't got no more calls coming in, so I guess ain't nobody else calling, and we gonna go ahead and
go ahead and shout it out and close it out. But we appreciate the support, live callers and all of that.
Shout
you know
out to everybody that called in. Shout out to everybody calling. Shout out to Chicago. Y'all showed up. Y'all showed out. Okay, shout out to the women that came through dropping gems, helping my boy over here because he was a little lost trying to figure it out. So shout out to the women that called in.
Shout out to Loco.
Shout out to Loco, okay? Shout out to Loco. He 100% man right there. That's 100% man. So yeah, y'all. So y'all keep tuning in. Y'all keep rocking with us. And of course, we're entrepreneurs. As y'all can see, go support. Go support.
We got the book right there in the back. That's my book, Shadow Outlines. Y'all can get the book on Amazon. Hit me up if y'all want a signed copy. I'm gonna put my little signature there and whatever. And
I got these all natural essential oil candles. Okay, everything's all natural. It is not made with paraffin wax. It's not made with any chemicals. Everything is natural, clean burn scent. As y'all can see, they are beautiful. They are made with purpose and intent, and they are healthy to breathe. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all go and check me out on Instagram. Y'all know the name. Y'all know how to find me. Until next time.
Hey, this is what it is. Get it off your chest.
I'm She's Perfection.
I'm Onion Sig, and we're going to catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like this.